Now a world premiere on the 4. Producer Amy Maestros and I bring you Casual Cooking, a segment focused on easy but great recipes to fill the dinner table.
Yeah, this week we are focusing on an ageless and favorite dish for many. Let's check it out.
Okay folks, we're in the Heritage Kitchen here at 9 and 10, bringing you a very special cooking segment this week. I am joined by 9 and 10's producer, Amy Maestros. Amy, tell us a little bit about our new segment.
All right. Hi, I'm Amy. Today we're going to be working on something called Casual Cooking. This is a segment dedicated to not the fanciest recipes, but good recipes.
What are we making for the folks at home today, Amy?
All right, today we're starting out with the most basic of basics. We're making mac and cheese.
Hey, keeping it simple, that's what this is all about. Well, yeah, let's get right into it.
Yeah, all right. The most important step of every recipe is washing your hands. So we're going to be starting off with 4 tablespoons of butter on medium heat. The ratio for this recipe is going to be 1 tablespoon of butter to 1 tablespoon of flour to half a cup of milk to 2 ounces of cheese. Now you might be asking yourself, how are you supposed to measure those 2 ounces? Well, we're going to be making 4 servings today, and guess how much is in 1 block of cheese you get at the grocery store? 8 ounces. Perfect. If you're making this for 1 person, slice it down the middle, slice it into quarters. You don't always need to measure. The recipe isn't going to know. It's fine. While we're waiting on this butter to melt, let's talk about what we're expecting in our roux. So, what we want is to cook out that flour taste, and this roux is going to serve as our kind of basis for our sauce. It's going to make sure that we get something creamy and cohesive. While we wait on our roux to finish up, we're going to be getting these noodles started. I'm going with whole grains, that way you can get a lot more nice protein, getting that fiber in, plus it boils faster. So we're going to be starting over here, slicing these 2 blocks of cheese in half with our strong, wonderful helper, Eric. Nice.
All right, Amy, so we are waiting on our roux to get to the consistency that we are looking for, but now we're stealing some pasta water from our noodles. Why are we doing this?
Pasta water is liquid gold. It's another starch that wants your sauce to stay together.
So that's looking pretty good, Amy. We're gonna give it a little test, see if it's ready for us.
Yep, so we're gonna be looking at the back of that spoon and notice how much thicker that's gotten, how much more opaque it's gotten. That means that it's going to hold together that sauce really well, and it means that it's a perfect consistency to start adding in our cheese. But first, our noodles just finished up, so let's get these drained. We are looking for a consistency that will fully coat one of our noodles. So we're looking for something on the thicker side. I think this right now is kind of the consistency that we're looking for. Now I'm gonna focus on another optional step, which is spices. I think the classic is going with salt, pepper, and a little bit of cayenne pepper, just for that extra kick. So I'm adding a little bit of that turmeric over here. And then I'm going to be adding a little bit of that cayenne pepper. Plus a hearty grate of black pepper. We're going to be doing one final taste test over here, just to make sure that we've got that flavor profile we're looking for. Oh, it's got that spicy, it's got that little kick, it's got that salt. I'm excited. We're adding this into our noodles right now. And now is when that pasta water is going to come into play. Because notice just how thick that is on top of those noodles. We don't want it that thick.
Wow, that looks delicious.
Yeah. So let's add in a little bit of that pasta water. And now we're gonna put this on a low heat until we get this all nice and incorporated together. Look at that consistency here. You've still got it sticking to those noodles, but it's not so thick that it's gonna end up clumpy. It's got this beautiful distribution through, and this sauce is wet enough that if you want, you can turn this into a baked mac and cheese. We'll include an optional breadcrumb topping recipe on our website at 9and10news.com. All right, Eric, we are at our final product.
Okay, my favorite part of the whole process, the eating part.
That's why he's agreed to help me with this.
Fantastic. Fantastic. 10-10, going back for a second bite.
Play around.
Yeah, play around with it. And of course, as she said, all this information as well as additional optional recipes for mac and cheese will all be available on 9and10news.com. And we'll see you next time.